welcome back. It's Mercury Spark Chaser, and I got a great video for you today. So last year I did a video. It was called "So Your Dog Chewed Through Your Electrical Cord and How Do I Fix It?" And in that video, I specifically went over cables and cords that have a smooth side and a striped side, and you can easily tell which one's hot and neutral. So when you go to repair it and you put a new plug on it, you know exactly how to hook it up safely. Now, if you have a cord like this, I'm gonna put a link at the end of the video where it has that video on there. Go ahead and watch it. I go into great detail on how to fix it, and then boom, you're done. I know you can fix this. Now, if you don't have a cord like that, this is the video for you. Now, I've been getting a lot of comments about vacuum cords. So I have my vacuum right here. It's a Bissell, but the most important thing about it is that it's a round cord. You can't tell from the outside which is hot and which is neutral when you go to repair it. So I'll go over this. And then this cable here, this is also from a stereo system. It's flat and smooth, kind of like this, but there's no way to tell from the outside which one's hot and neutral when you go to put your new plug on. So like I said, in this video, we're gonna dive deep into how to repair these two types of cords and put new plugs on them. Let's start. Let's first talk about our plug-ins and how you can tell the difference between the two. Now in this hand, I have a non-polarized plug-in, and you can easily tell because it has two skinny prongs that come out the plug. Now in this hand, I have a polarized plug-in. I have a skinny side and a fat side. Now for a non-polarized plug-in, it doesn't matter what wire goes where on your new plug you get from the store, even if it has a fat and a skinny side on it. There's no polarity. So you can have either wire go on your silver or your brass. It doesn't matter. It just really doesn't matter. Brass is typically always for your hot and silver is for your neutral, but like I said, it does not matter with a non-polarized cord that has two skinny sides. For a polarized plug, it does matter what side gets hooked up to your new plug from the store. So your fat side is going to be your neutral or your silver screw, and then your skinny side is going to be your brass screw or your hot side. All right, for science, I'm going to cut this cord and we're going to see what wires are on the inside so we can hook it up right. Here we go. Oops. Well, it's cut. All right, here's the proof that I cut my cord off of my vacuum cleaner. The wife won't be happy. She doesn't need to know though, right? So as you can tell on the inside here, there is a black and there is a white wire on the inside of this round cord, just as I expected. So they are color coded on the inside of these cords. Now for typical house wiring, your black is always your hot and your white is always your neutral, and that is the same with appliance cords. So now we can tell, just by looking at the color, of what's fat and what's skinny on our new plugs. So let's repair it. First thing we'll do, give yourself about 2-3 inches of cord length and just take a sharp razor blade and score around like this. And you should expose the internal wires. Don't go down too deep, you can cut it. And then once you go around a couple times, take your razor blade and just score down the center. It separates the outside cord sheath, like that. And it should pop right off like that, leaving you with your white and your black ends. Cut all this stupid string out of the way. Now take your new plug. You're gonna put your cable inside your plug. There's a little groove and channel that it rests in, and your white will go to your silver or your neutral screw, and your black wire will go to your brass or your hot screw. Kind of route it like this, and then rotate your plug end up like this and make a mark where one of your wires touches your screw with your thumb like that. Now if you have some strippers, take your strippers on 18 gauge, chomp on it and then pull, and that will expose the wire right there, and go ahead and twist it up. You're not going to use all this copper. If you don't have strippers, then take your X-Acto blade and rotate around it at the same kind of mark that you made the first wire, and you can kind of cut around it. Don't cut yourself, it is sharp, and don't cut through the wire. Kind of work it like this, and you can kind of bend it and you can see the copper showing through. See the copper right there? And then take your fingernail and just push in that detent area. Don't pull your fingernail off. And you can pull and work this out. Or you can take your blade again and just score down the center of that black wire. This is kind of difficult. It is small. Having strippers is a way easier for this. But it will work. And then just take your fingernail again, and you can take it off like that and twist it up. Now take your cord, put it in the channel. You want your white to go to your silver, black go to your brass, and we're going to wrap it around clockwise at least twice around the back side of your screw like that. And then take your Phillips head screwdriver and we're going to twist and tighten it down. Don't worry about the big tail of copper right there. We can trim that off. And do the same thing with your black side, always going clockwise with it. And then tighten that down. Now take your extra little tails here and just cut these off. Also inspect and make sure nothing's going between your silver and your brass screws. You don't want any copper to short that out. Now just take your plug, fold it into place like that. The wires are going to go into the grooves. And then there's a spot right there where your screw goes. Tighten that up, and as you're tightening this, it's going to clamp down on the cord end on the back side here, preventing it from pulling out. So it looks like that. It has a little pinch on there. So there you go, folks. That was easy like a Sunday morning, which it actually is Sunday morning. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. It was fun doing it. I did cut through a $200 vacuum cleaner, but I fixed it. Watch. I know you could do this, it's super easy, and now you can tell how to fix the plug on a cord that you can't tell what the wires are on the inside. They are color coded. Leave me a comment down below if you have any questions or you need further information on maybe a different cord I did not touch on. And if you can, like the video, and always, it's free to subscribe and it goes a long way to help my channel out a lot so I can produce more content for you. Until next time, thanks a lot and take it easy.